Hi, my name's Mike. I'm from the Subaru MarathonMTB.com team, and this is Kath, one of my teammates. She's going to go over some of the differences that relate not just to women's bike fit, but bike fit in general. So Kath, can you tell us the specific changes you make to the controls?
Okay, so the first thing I do is I'd move the levers in, because if they're out here, the levers stick out further and I've got to get my arms too far, so I'll move that in. I'll rotate them around so I get a good riding position. That's a nice straight line in here, so it's comfortable and efficient. And I'd wind the lever in a little bit too. I don't have very long fingers, so I find often when they come stock outward, these ones flick out to lock out when you take the wheel out. But if you can't reach the brakes, you've got no control and you end up moving your hand right over or getting a lot of blisters on the underside. So I wind them in nice and tight to reduce arm pump, as long as they don't mince your fingers on the way in. I drop the stem too, because I find a lot of bikes in the shop might be set up to be comfortable and confident, but I like the more aggressive riding position with around hills.
Kath, I can see here you're running the Selle Italia saddle. It is a women's specific one. Why did you choose this one?
Well, actually that saddle chose me. It tends to be a saddle that a lot of bike shops are stocking at the moment, especially locally. It must be easy to get in a good distributor. I find a women's saddle, it's wider in the back because it should be supporting the pelvic bones, not the soft tissue. So it's got a cutout, so no pain there. And it's got gel under a leather outer, so I find it doesn't require a braking in period. It's either comfy or it's not. For people who don't tend to fit this one, the physic for tests seems to be pretty popular.
Fantastic. And I saw the gearing, you're running 2x10.
Yep.
Very much racing gear. You find the gearing's okay though, it's a good range?
I find it good. I find you can pretty much get around most courses in the big ring, which keeps you concentrating on putting the power out. But the little ring comes in handy for, I suppose, other sections or steeper climbs or really long races when you're tired. A lot of people getting into the sport, especially women, don't have the leg strength to keep an easy cadence on some of the gearing that comes stock on both mountain bikes and road bikes. So I guess my advice to people like that, if you find you're doing a lot of really slow pedaling, is change the rear and get something a little bit bigger on the back until you get that leg strength up or you give yourself an injury.
I've noticed you run a saddlebag and you've managed to got a full-size bottle on such a small frame.
Yeah.
Why are these important?
Oh, well, like, hydration's super important,
Yep.
but in a 16-inch frame, you can see there's not a whole lot of room going on in there, and the stock cage, I could only fit a 500ml bit in it comfortably. The Elite side cage sits a centimetre lower in the frame, so that allows me to get the full bit in, which makes hydration easier, but it also makes like logistics a little easier.
Yep.
The saddlebag, it's not very pro to have a saddlebag. I know you like yours taped up under the seat in a plastic bag because it's lighter. This one I find, especially on longer rides, it holds a spare rear tip, it holds chain links, it holds a tube, it holds a $10 note for a pie at the end, or to go to the cafe, or to patch a tyre. And I find it quicker than undoing electrical tape. It probably weighs about 2 grams more.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thanks for your time, Kath, and good luck with your next race.
Thanks, Mike.